Hey guys, it's John here from the Mighty Geek, and today I'm going to be talking to you about one of my very favorite comics of all time. This comic is called Thor-The God Butcher Saga. The God Butcher Saga is a really great Thor story that you can read without reading any other Thor story at all, and it's highly recommended. To give you a brief little thing about what it's about, Thor basically goes to a planet and answers a prayer. Yes, Thor can hear your prayers. He gets there and realizes that none of these people's prayers are being answered. And he goes to find where are these gods on this planet that, no one's answering their prayers. He finds them all dead. The scene flashes back to when Thor was young and he's, chilling with the Vikings, boasting about how cool he is when they're going to do some battle with, I think they're Celtic gods or Russian gods. This story is very heavily based on mythology, and it's very heavy about gods and atheism and lots of other stuff. It's surprisingly pretty deep. Well, Thor finds the other god he was supposed to fight is dead, and he was killed by this being called Gorr. Gorr the God Butcher. And Gorr hates gods. He's going to kill every god in the whole universe. And so him and Thor get into a tussle, and Gorr wins. And Gorr tortures Thor and basically asks him where other gods are, where is Asgard, yada yada. He kills him. He basically beats him to an inch of his life. These Vikings show up when Gorr, is torturing Thor and save Thor by, buying Thor enough time. Gorr, let me tell you about Gorr and what makes him such a great villain. He basically prayed to his gods, and I'm not going to spoil what happened to him, but it was really shitty. So then he basically hated these gods, and he obtained this weapon from a god that's super powerful, and he basically goes on this crusade to end religion in the universe, basically converting everyone to atheism. Now this weapon he got is called the Necro Blade, and it's up there with like the Infinity Gauntlet and many other items in the Marvel Universe. It's so overpowered. It made him from a normal guy into essentially a god guy. It then flash forwards to future Thor, where you see that Gorr has won in the future. He's still alive and just causing old Thor to just suffer. Eventually, later in the story, young Thor, our current Thor, and old Thor all team up, and I'm not going to say what happens, but it's just a great epic. It's just so epic of a story. It has a lot of like little themes about like what it means to be a god, what it means to be a man, what is important, what isn't. This story has a very big impact on Thor going forward after this. Very huge. Thor, to this day, several years after this comic has come out, still suffers from Gorr. What Gorr was about. Like, what... He actually thinks Gorr might be right, and that there shouldn't be gods. And this issue deals a ton with religion and just, belief. What is belief in the gods? You can pick this up as a hardcover, which contains the entire story. You probably get it for like 20-25 bucks. It's pretty big. It contains like 10 issues. Let me know if you want any more reading recommendations, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Peace out.